sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, champions of their division, know they'll be hosting at least one playoff game in the near future.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather.
And off we go here in Tokyo. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the first carry here for the running back. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 11. Walker has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing now, and it's complete.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Golden Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility.
That's caught at the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. And even 50 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A run for Weber. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Peyton. He'll try. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Tigers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A beautiful fake. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Golden Eagles offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Harvey. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Back to throw. Harvey. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This is taken at the 23. Going to be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
At the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down. Peyton has got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
At the 46-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Peyton. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd.
Looking to throw. Peyton. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Harvey. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 yards on the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Seven, our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Weber. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Peyton. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's good for a Tokyo first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
At the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run again.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Golden Eagles 7.
So the drive there took 6 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Harvey. Incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Harvey. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off play action. Harvey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? You go with the bigger guy to try and use size. You got to try to go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And still fighting. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
They go play action here on 1st down. And now it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Peyton. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to him on 1st down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Operating from the gun, Harvey. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Now 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. Harvey. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Golden Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So this drive spans 7 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. One final go for this offense here in this 1st half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Peyton. This pass complete to Higgins. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 3. And he's got his man on the out route. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good.
So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports halftime.
Our tour
report.
around the
Scott, take it
NFL
away.
starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. And this is the Saints quarterback. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And here's the home team's running back. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the visiting team's quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The River Hogs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Peyton. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Weber. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And a quick throw here, that's complete. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be, that time, 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Tigers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Yeah, they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Harvey. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, complete. That's Hoffman.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Harvey.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
San Diego, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Touchdown! A great play there. With his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Golden Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets past one man. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they are not able to stop their opponents. They got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Back to throw. Peyton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Peyton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And all the way down inside the 5 and the 4. 11 more on that one and another first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Peyton. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Peyton. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the fourth. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture.
There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Looking to throw. Harvey. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun on 3rd down. Harvey. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The offense now at the line ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Peyton.
And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
Rifles one that's going to be intercepted.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Harvey. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%. 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Golden Eagles.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here is 3rd and 5.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Try to run it. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Peyton. That's complete. Right around the 80. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Tokyo, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try one for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard
4th quarter,
line.
down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Tigers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense and their wideout getting set to go once more.
And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take a long time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, and make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
It was a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the second half, but I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the fourth quarter, that ultimately was what really stung them.
And you know what puzzled them during the game? It's going to puzzle them even more when they go back, watch tape, and try and figure it all out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed? They'll have to figure that out and get ready for their next one.
So for Tokyo, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.